Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I am Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we've got another beer from the Fermentorium out of Cedarburg, Wisconsin. Today this one features Rainbows and Lollipops, which is an American double IPA. This was canned on August 22nd. And this is from their Hop Wheels series. So this is where we showcase the lupulin-packed wonder we call hops, known to contribute a variety of flavors from earthy to tropical to citrus to pine. These hop-forward styles keep your senses entertained. I picked this up while I was in Green Bay. This says American Double India Pale Ale featuring Falconer's Flight, Amarillo, and Azaka. Life is not always rainbows and lollipops, so we created this IPA to put a smile on your face and let you know that not to take things too seriously. Packed with tropical and citrus fruit notes from heavy-handed hop additions, it offers balance of sweetness, smoothness, and layers of fruity flavors. Sorry. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing open. We did the other beer from. Let's see, I got the can over here. We did juice packets recently. It was okay. Hoping for a little more out of this one. And this glass looks a bit dirty for whatever reason. Maybe it's not though. I don't know. Maybe it's just from the dishwasher. Oh yeah, this looks like an American IPA. Very much on the darker side. All right. So as you can see, this is a very dark IPA, honestly. This is like almost to the amber color. Like it's not as dark as it looks on camera. That's probably a good representation of it right there. So it's like a nice copper color. It's clear for the most part. There's a lot of carbonation bubbles streaming up there. It's got about 2 fingers worth of off-white head, rocky type bubbles. But yeah, it looks like a... it almost looks like an amber ale, but maybe a little lighter. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Oh yeah, this smells like an American IPA. I'm getting some like caramel sweetness right up front. Definitely the American type of hop aromas there, like a grapefruit and pineapple. A little bit of pith, orange pith, earthy, dank, piney. Really just smells like a West Coast IPA. So let's go ahead and dive in. Cheers. Oh, hold on. The malt, it was like caramel sweet and like bready. So just wanted to throw that in there. Cheers. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's like, I feel like it's pretty malty. I mean, it's very, very, like, almost to like a, not quite toasted bread, but it's very, very bready. The malt profile is bready and caramelly, if that's a word. Bready and caramel sweetness. But it almost reminds me of Celebration from Sierra Nevada. That hop profile and that malt bill, it just tastes similar to me. What was the ABV on this one? I don't even know if it tells us on here. Which is, always weird in my opinion when you don't get an ABV. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. I tell you that it's 1 pint though, because that's important. It is leaving some nice lacing on the glass. Very, very sticky. It's got a resiny, like pine type of thing to it. Kind of has that almost hint of like Pine Sol floor cleaner. Very citrusy, grapefruity, piney. It's got a pretty prevalent sweetness to it. It's got a nice pop of bitterness right up front. It does have a lingering sweetness to it as well. Like, this is not the driest beer as far as like comparing it to like a West Coast IPA that are usually pretty dry. This has a lingering sweetness to it. I mean, this is not my favorite style of IPAs. There's a time and place for it. I compared it to Celebration. I always pick up Celebration pretty much every year. And like I just said, I think there's a time and place for it. That to me is more of a wintertime, like classic staple American IPA. This is not something that I would just buy just to have. And Rainbows and Lollipops, I mean, they make these come across like they're super juicy American IPAs. Or hazy IPAs, whatever you want to say, New England, whatever. But they're not really that. They're more on the malt side. I don't know if this one had a date on it. I don't think it did. Yeah, I don't think so. But they're more, it's more of a malt-driven IPA, which, if that's what they're going for, that's fine. But to kind of label it as more of a juicy, fruity hop type of beer may be a little misleading, especially in today's market with all the hazy IPAs and all the juicy names and all that stuff. So, with all that being said, it's a tasty beer. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It kind of just tastes like a West Coast IPA with a little bit more sweetness to it. So, and I mean, one thing I love, look at this lacing. I mean, that is ridiculous. I haven't seen lacing that that drastic in a long time. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and rate this one. I'm gonna give this a 3.3, somewhere around there. It's okay. Wouldn't buy it again. I do love a West Coast IPA, but even West Coast IPAs, I don't think are this much or this malty. So, very malt forward. It does have a juicy hop, presence to it, but it's definitely more on the malt side. So 3.3 from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next review. Cheers.